Hello there. In this video, we will see how to create this dashboard and generate a link so that anyone with this link can open and interact with the dashboard. Now I am in Silzila website. I'll click on to the login and go to personal login section. And I give my credentials. I have already registered, so I can just give my credentials and logging in. Now I am in Silzila application homepage where all the contents are enclosed within a folder or workspaces, you can call it. Let me create a new workspace for this exercise. I'll call it as a demo. So now I go into the demo workspace. I'm now in demo workspace. So once you click on the new button, you will see multiple options. I can add flat files, DB connections and add data set. Then I can create a playbook. Now let me create a DB connection. So I have a variety of databases to choose. So for this exercise, I will choose Postgres and I give the server name, port, database name and username and password. Let me give a friendly name for this DB connection and I can test if these credentials are valid. Now it's valid, so let me register this DB connection. I choose a workspace to save the DB connection. Now it is saved in the workspace. Now I will create a data set or data model from the DB connection. It is like a schema where you can add multiple tables and create a schema. I choose the DB connection which I have just created and I can choose the databases available in the DB and DB and schema I choose. Once I choose it, I will get tables and views. Now I'm interested in point of sales. Let me preview the table. So here is how the table looks like. Select some tables quickly. After that, I will have to create a relationship among the tables. So once I have added all the tables, let me drag a column from store to point of sales. Now the store ID in store table is unique because it is a master table or dimension table. So let me choose the unique, and in point of sales the store ID will be repeated because it's a transaction table. So they'll have multiple records of the same store ID. So I will choose row may repeat. For referential integrity, I will choose only the matching rows. So now I have created a relationship between two tables, and for all the tables I have created the relationship, and now I save it. I select a workspace and save it. Now we have the data set ready for us to explore the data. So I will create a playbook and choose the data set which we have just saved it. So if you look at the bottom left, these are the tables available in the data set, and if you look at the right bottom, you will see the table structure of the table name, and I can choose table view or I can choose the column name only view for the particular table. So these are the different tables available in this data set. Now it's time for charts. By default it's cross tab, and let me drag order date and a measure. say profit into the row and measure well. And now I change the time aggregation into year month from year, and let me change the aggregation from sum to average. Let me change the chart from say crosstab to line chart. Maybe I like area chart. Let me see how it looks. Yeah, I think this is fine. Similarly, I will create more tiles and populate more charts. So now I am creating a crosstab of city wise, region wise, category wise sales. Now let me create one more tile. Let me create a donut chart for customer type with sales, and adding one more tile. Let me add a gauge chart for total quantity. Let me rename the text. Now I will add some filters to the dashboard. So go to the filter section and add region column into it. Let me change the chart to simple KPI from gauge chart. Now I am in dashboard section and I can choose the tiles which I want to display in the dashboard, and I can resize the tiles. Let me come to the tile 1. I see a lot of margins are left over, so I will reduce the margin for this chart. I can customize a lot of things in this settings. Go back to the dashboard. Now the margins are reduced. Let me populate other tiles as well in this dashboard. By the way, I can rename the headers of every charts. So now I have added all the tiles. Let me go to the filter section and I can choose what tiles can be affected by this filter group. I have selected all the tiles, so every tile will get affected if I change the filter. Now I am in edit mode. Let me change to present mode. This is how it will look for the end users. So this is the present mode without filters, and on clicking it you will get the filters and I can interact with the filters. So far I have not saved the playbook. Let me go to the menu file and save the playbook onto a demo workspace. So one thing I forgot to tell, we can change this themes of the dashboard. Like there are many schemes available and you can choose whichever you like. Now since I have saved the playbook, I can share it to anyone whom I want. I can create links. I can create up to 3 links, and for each link I can set different expiry date. So let me copy the link and I can share it to my friend who just opens the link, and this will open like this. So they cannot edit, but they can see and they can interact with the filters. So anyone with this link can open the dashboard. For more videos, check our website. Thank you for watching the video.